You've seen the system. I've talked to you about the conditioning. I have talked to you about the program being designed. Addiction is a design. But what is the one thing they use to keep us trapped in that cycle? It's fear. The number one, right up there with we don't believe in ourselves. We're afraid that something can happen to our soul. Fear. It's an illusion. Fear of not being good enough, fear of not making it, fear that you will spend your life alone, fear that you are not lovable, fear that you are just never who you desire yourself to be. I want to talk with you about moving from fear to unconditional love. In this final episode, there is nothing more powerful that I could share with you than this. And what even further confirms that, a little side note, I have recorded this episode 5 separate times. And every single time, something in it fails. It's corrupt. It won't load into my editing software. I've had to take a break, and here it is the day of. It is Tuesday, and I have to upload this video today before I have to leave for an appointment. I had to give up yesterday and just decide I'm not going to do this frustrated. Obviously, when something's going on, because this has never, ever, ever, ever happened to me since I started my channel. I check everything. And the last one this morning was the mic died. But this has been like, wow. I'm Jen. This is Truth Detox. Let's get started. The biggest thing we need to understand that fear is a program that was installed in us from early childhood and even earlier than that. Fear has been being installed generation after generation after generation to keep that cycle going. Just keep it going. And it's working. It's been working. Look at the world. Look at America alone. That fear program is doing what it was intended to do. It is the frequency of control, because a soul that is in fear is a controllable soul. Can't say that any other way, because that is what is controlling us. Fear of loss. Not believing in ourselves, not knowing the truth of who we are on a soul level. That program is working. Recognizing that fear is a program, it will remove the need for an external fix. Whatever that external fix is. When you start to understand that when you want to change the way you feel about something that doesn't feel good, you're hurting, somebody did something to you, somebody said something, your response and reaction to those things is programmed. It's in your subconscious programming. You are going to immediately respond from that program because it's the one that's been running. And they reaffirm that every single day with every movie and every song and everything that we watch from the beginning. And I'm just going to go back as far as Disney. From the beginning, Disney has been installing the parental loss fear in our young minds. And they do it all the time. It's the main theme in all of their movies. Before we even understand what fear is, they have shown us, oh shit, Bambi's mama died. Oh shit, Simba's father died. Fear. It's a fucking program that we can rewrite. Ask yourself, when that fear overcomes you, what's the foundation of that fear? Where is that coming from? What am I really afraid of? Is it real? Like me, Friday night, I slipped and fell in the shower because my shower mat that I take up off the tub floor and I hang it on the wall when I'm not using it. I'm showering and it feels like something tapped me on the shoulder. I thought it was my grandson because he was, there for the weekend. And then I turn around to look down, and then there's another tap on my lower back. I immediately panicked. I lost my shit. I fell out of my tub onto the hard tile floor, right on my lower back, just above my tailbone. So perfect that the only space there was between my tub and my toilet was enough for my body to fit in. And I landed perfectly in between. I could have hit my head. I could have seriously injured myself. I had no control over the fall. I panicked. I jumped, I slipped. Thursday night, I was reviewing my fears, thinking that I have fear under control. I'm not afraid of a lot of things. Then Friday night happened. No, I'm afraid of not surviving. I'm afraid of somebody getting a drop on me. I'm afraid of being caught off guard to the point where I instantly panicked. No, there was nothing else but panic. Then it went from being on the floor, looking over to try to see what's in the shower that touched me in the first place. Fear. That was installed. Then It was fear like, oh my God, what did I just do? How did I injure myself? Oh my God. Instantly. I went from one fear to another to I was in such shock that I was trembling for 15 to 20 minutes after that. Trembling. Scared of what just took place and how fear landed me on my ass, literally. So I'm talking to you about fear, and I am currently myself examining the things that make me afraid because they're not real. They were installed. They were installed. It's all bullshit. Observe the fear without judgment, with the understanding that it is a program that was installed. Nothing can harm you, your soul. Nothing. You are an uncontrollable sovereign soul, creator of worlds. Nothing anybody can do to your soul. Nothing. So what is there to be afraid of? No, we're afraid of death. We're afraid of being paralyzed and being with a feeding tube. We are afraid of so many things that are impossible to take place without our belief and fear of them. They wouldn't be. They wouldn't be. We give them life. The program is installed and we give those fears a place to hang out. Then we feed the entity connected to it. So it's going to keep wanting to be fed. So it's going to keep, the thought forms going to feed you some more bullshit to keep you afraid and in the cycle. I want you to share with me, what fears are you in the process of facing, or are you even at that point yet? What are you ready to let go of? You are not alone in this. We are the Freedom Seekers community. Share with the community. We can help each other. Another thing we can do about this is to consciously choose love. Consciously choose to unconditionally love ourselves. The most powerful force in all of creation is unconditional love. And we have a distorted view of what that is. When we come across some installed program that does not feel good, it does not resonate with the person, the soul that we are and what we want to change about our lives, respond to it with the truth. You are a sovereign soul. Fear is an illusion. This is not my home. None of this matters outside of unconditional love. We are here to unconditionally love ourselves and unconditionally love everyone else. Unconditional love for self is a radical shift to examine ourselves without judgment, without the heavily charged emotion, to love ourselves regardless of what the program was installed, because we get to consciously choose. It's not your fault. The condition of your life, the current condition of your life, is not your fault. It's not your fault. It's an installed program. It is a design of the system to keep us stuck and suffering and in fear and in poverty and in death and sickness, all of it. It's all a fucking lie. It's all a fucking lie. Realizing these truths makes it so much easier to forgive yourself, to forgive others, to allow that unconditional love that is you to resurface in a powerful way. It's a muscle. Unconditional love is a muscle, just like anything else that has been dormant. It takes effort, determination, and focus to practice reawakening these aspects of our soulful self. There are so many people in the world suffering. We have been conditioned to reject them, shame them, and just like they're less than, right? But they are in the greatest pain. The ones that are doing the worst, the souls that are doing the worst in this world are the ones that are hurting the most. They have fallen so far from who they are, which is unconditional love. They have forgotten what their actions are, screams and cries and pleas for help. They are unconditional love as well. We have to, for ourselves and for other souls, emit and share, transmit, be unconditional love. It's what changes everything, everything. I am experiencing that every single day. How unconditional love for myself is changing my environment. It's changing me. It's changing how I respond to everything. I don't have it all figured out. I'm not perfect. I still go into fits of rage, go outside and chop wood and break shit, but I'm getting it out. I'm not stuffing the anger. I'm not stuffing that pain anymore. I am getting it out in the best way that I possibly can in that moment. I'm not stuffing it anymore. That was a program installed. Fuck that program. Practice looking at yourself, loving on yourself, speaking to the cells of your body I love myself. I love myself. I am a sovereign soul. Command perfect health. Command the conditions that you want to see in your life. Command it by your soul's authority. Please have compassion for others. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's not their fault. It's not. Everyone's experience has been hijacked. We came here to experience the opposite of who we are at home. It was hijacked. Love. Be unconditional love, especially to the people that are suffering the most, that are hurting the most, the ones that are deep in addiction, stealing and doing terrible things to themselves and others, and the people that are men and women that are in prison. They are suffering and crying out for help, and they have been rejected, denied, and left for dead. Unconditional love changes everything about this experience. Everything. We can move from fear, that fear program, into unconditional love. We absolutely can. It is within us because we are unconditional love. Look at every soul as if that's your child in the sense of love. Like, I unconditionally love you. There's nothing you could do to make that stop. And I'm going to transmit that love to you. I love you. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, I love you. And if you are loving them and I am loving them and everybody else is loving them, that is going to change. It is just the way it is. We can affect this change by being unconditional love to ourselves and being unconditional love to all other souls. We just have to start. Moving in this journey from fear into unconditional love is absolutely within your power. But if you think that you need some help on this journey, I'm offering one-on-one coaching. The link is in the description. You can set up a free 30-minute phone call so we can find out if it's a good fit for the both of us. It's not about me fixing you. It's you are not broken and you can do this. We all can do this. We just have to continue to recognize the conditioning and the programs and the bullshit and the lies and face them, change them, because we can. I love you. I unconditionally love you. And I know you can get out of fear and into unconditional love. You can. You absolutely can. I'm doing it. I used to hate the word love. I used to hate it. And here I am. I am filling with unconditional love every single day. It is in you as well. I love you. In the upcoming videos, we're going to be talking about the financial system and the things that I have learned over the last 17 months of digging into that. I love you, Freedom Seeker. I love you.